News Channel 9 at 6 starts right now.
Tonight, a judge makes important decisions in a lawsuit surrounding the Ooltewah rape case. I'm Josh Rowe.
I'm Kim Chapman. This suit was filed against Hamilton County Schools on behalf of the victim who was assaulted by his teammates in a Gatlinburg cabin.
Hannah Lawrence shows us how the decision will allow the case to move forward. Hannah.
Josh and Kim, essentially the opinion means that the individual coaches and administrators mentioned in the lawsuit are off the hook, but the lawsuit against the Hamilton County Department of Education will move forward.
Attorneys of the victims heard in this Gatlinburg cabin are satisfied with this partial ruling from a federal judge.
The judge's 60-some page opinion is very thorough. We're very pleased with it.
Monica Belk represents the main victim in the rape case, the one who spent 6 days in the hospital as detailed in these papers. Today, Belk explained how this ruling expands the interpretation of a law called Title IX. It bans discrimination on the basis of sex in any federally funded education program or activity. In this case, the judge says the victim's rights may have been violated by those of the same gender, unique compared to the boy-girl harassment typically seen.
I do believe that this will be very strong precedent for other students' Title IX and Section 1983 cases.
Tonight, the names of the coaches and administrators mentioned in the original suit will come out, but the school system could still have to pay up. The decision says the department failed to adequately train its staff and that this failure resulted in constitutional injuries to the victims.
Today's ruling leaves open the question of whether the coach knew about the culture of hazing on his basketball team. If the case goes to a jury, its members will decide. The attorneys will meet in court at the end of the month to discuss the possibility of a settlement before sending the case to trial. Kim.
Hannah, thank you. Now, we reached out to the school system's attorney for a comment, but have not heard back.
The Ooltewah rape case led to changes in administration for both Ooltewah High School and the Hamilton County School Board. Then Superintendent Rick Smith resigned in March of 2016. Assistant Superintendent Kirk Kelly took his place as interim superintendent. Kelly served in the interim role until June of last year. That's when the board voted to hire Dr. Brian Johnson after a nationwide search for a new leader.
3 members of the school's athletic staff were charged with failure to report sexual assault. Former athletic director Jesse Nadley accepted pretrial diversion. That means his charges were erased after community service and other parts of an agreement. Volunteer coach Carl Williams had his charges dismissed by the district attorney. Former head basketball coach Andre Montgomery had his case dismissed by a judge. Former principal Jim Jarvis was assigned to an assistant position at East Hamilton High School. He announced his retirement last year.
You can read more on the Ooltewah case and the judge's full decision on our website, newschannel9.com.